to the Sansu Show. Oh my Lord, I'm so excited again. This is our second week to be live. It means we're alive. Before we were this old tape, and we don't know when it's going to show. But this time, remember, guys, every Wednesday we're going to be live because we want to hear from you. We want to see what to talk, what we're talking about, and any comments and stuff like that. No attitude, no, just regular. Well, I'm so excited because this woman that I'm going to introduce later, I've known her for a very long time, and just very, very important person in our community, in different communities actually. She's a very active community activist. And also, before I introduce her, today we're going to be visiting France because, as you know, the Olympics is in France. So on this coming week, this is the week that we're going to have the Olympic ceremony and stuff like that. So I'm so excited. Woo, woo, woo. We're gonna vote for a vote. I mean, we're gonna rah 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 to our players. Everyone, they better bring some gold, especially the basketball team. But before we talk about France and what we're gonna watch out when we go to France, because actually I've been to France one time, but we're gonna talk about it later. Because I want to introduce to you this lady. I'm so excited. What we're gonna watch out when we go to France. Radio broadcaster in San Francisco Billboard Philippines, that one used to be called KBRG, and she's also a host of a San Francisco TV Something Pinoy, and she was also a host for a TV Tiempo community cable show in Hayward. So please help me welcome my dear ate. It's Ruby Munoz. Hi, ate. Cheers. Yeah. Because as you know, I'm okay. You're gonna drink all of it? No. Okay.
Shameless.
But thank you so much for your spending time with us tonight, or today, or wherever we are right now. Whatever time in the Philippines, I think it's lunch in the Philippines, but here we're in California. It's a big Wednesday night. And so let's talk about, because I know you're very actively active in different communities. We met through CFWC. Mm-hmm. So how long you been? A lot of people doesn't know. It's the California Federation of Women's Club, right? So tell us a little bit why you became so active with that organization.
Well, initially, I was with the Alameda Filipino Club. Mm-hmm. They were having a problem trying to get some kind of funding for their dance. They had a dance company for students, and they kept asking my mom to join them. But my mom was a stylist at the time, and my dad wouldn't allow her to work and wouldn't allow her out of the house, to mingle unless he was there. How is he going to go to a women's club, So, but finally, she told me, she says, you should help this club. They need somebody to write grants for them, etc. So I thought that's what I was going to do. I met this incredible woman, Charita Benapayo, who introduced me and just pretty much opened the door for community service. And that's how it all started. Yeah, it was fun because not just we had all the scholarships we were giving away, all of that stuff, but we were in touch with the Philippine consulate. Often they'll tell us which celebrities coming. So we often went to the city to go see them. Yes. And they didn't know us. They just thought, we're from a women's club. And so, So that's how I got tagged into it. And I've been with them for a long time. And suddenly I moved. So I joined the one here in Hayward. Yeah.
Yes. And so, I know before that, you were, as I introduced you, you were a TV host or in a radio billboard in San Francisco. So you used to live in San Francisco?
No, we were in Alameda.
Oh, okay.
And I was so excited because, I often thought, why don't we showcase more Philippine talents here? And everybody says, well, you could do it. So I went and made a presentation at KBRG. It's a Spanish station. Yes. So I said, well, what's the difference? I said, what's the difference? You guys came and came and ransacked the
Yeah.
Philippines. Okay, so
Yeah.
we're all a mix of something. And they bought it. I was on it for almost 3 years.
2-3 years.
Yeah.
So all you guys talk about is what about the Philippines?
No, I actually played the disc.
Oh, really?
I remember there was Eddie Mesa. I had to tell him a little bit that he was like the Elvis Presley.
So yeah, of the
And then
Philippines.
it was call in. People would call in.
Wow. So
I-
you were DJing?
No,
No.
not quite. I had somebody who was doing that, and we lined up the music. It was only a half hour.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But let's talk a little bit about the something to know. What the
That
gig
was-
is all about.
That was in South City. That's
Oh.
where we had it done. You probably know about it.
Mhm.
It's a station that was there,
Oh,
and that's
okay.
where we taped that.
We take the
Yeah.
the
Oh my gosh, the costumes, the outfits they had me wear, because I felt I've never done that.
Yeah.
I've never worn, I felt always very clumsy in
Yeah.
Philippine gowns. And stuff.
Uh-huh.
They tried to do that to me, the Philippine club,
Yeah.
you know.
Were you born and raised in the Philippines, or
No, I left the Philippines when I was 8 or 9.
and that
Yeah.
was only 20 years ago?
Yeah. No, I mean, it's just, no, my dad was in the service. So
Oh, okay.
wherever the army told him to go, he had to go. And
Had
it's
to go.
usually 2 or 3 years at
Mhm.
one place, and that's Europe, Asia. So we finished that. But my dad never quite got it. But when he asked for a
Mhm.
destination of his choice,
Mhm.
don't ask for the one you want. Ask for something you don't want. They'll give you
Yes.
the one
The
you want.
one you want.
I felt that.
But okay, the TV show Tempo. But now, what is that all about?
Tempo means time, of course.
Yeah, of course.
But a lot of Spanish people thought it was their show because it was tempo. And then
But it was in English.
yeah, it was in
Yeah.
English, and we taught like 5 minutes of Tagalog.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but everybody confused it. They said tempo means time. That's why I called it tempo, time.
No,
There's always time to learn
to learn.
everything.
Yeah.
We had some fabulous, guests. We had Pilita Corrales,
Mhm.
Nora Honor.
Nina Morales.
Yes,
Really?
that was a long time ago. But Nora Honor, oh my God, she has an entourage that you cannot believe. We didn't know that. Her agent kept saying, "Is there a dressing room?" "Hello, this is Cable. My dressing room's that room." Yeah, and I said, "Yeah, okay." Yeah, my director / producer, he says, "I'll take them there." I said, "Well, that's silly. What is she has to change?" I said, "It's just a half-hour show."
Yeah.
And then there were instructions from
Oh,
her people.
Wow.
It's not like she's Jennifer Lopez. But I mean, she had people, and they would talk to me, not her. The only time she would talk was when she's under the lights already, ready to go.
Oh
I
wow.
said, all questions have to be in Tagalog.
Oh wow.
Well, you can imagine. I speak Tagalog, but not the real heavy duty,
Really
And she's very, into that.
Yeah.
So I said, I had 4 questions, I guess. Just
Mhm.
typical,
Yeah.
how are you liking it here?
Yeah.
This is your first visit. Very, very simple,
Uh-huh.
but
Did
I-
she did
I
very
had-
well, or?
oh yeah, in Tagalog.
In Tagalog. But I know she's a very quiet person.
Oh,
She
I
doesn't
know,
talk
but
a
I
lot.
wouldn't have put her on the spot. We
Yeah.
said we'd give her a copy of
Yeah.
the stuff.
Questionnaire.
But I don't know who that guy was, but he was so bossy. And, and I kept saying, "We'll be okay." And my producer is
Mhm.
half Filipino and half
Mhm.
white.
Mhm.
So, but he doesn't speak Tagalog at all.
Uh-huh.
So he says that to me, he's pointing to me, he says, "That's up to you." So I said, "Well, hello, I'm sure my director." No. I don't think, she's a fabulous, she sang that for us.
Oh yeah, she's a beautiful voice.
Incredible
Oh my
voice.
God, this is what she's famous of, is her
We-
voice.
I had all young people. This cable show, we were with the high school kids, because they
Oh.
need hours. This
It's like a
something I
student canteen.
thought- Yes,
in the
I said
Philippines.
all these kids, and I had to fill out their forms for school so
Uh-huh.
they get credit for the hours.
Oh wow.
Well, it was a choice between me and going to help the elderly.
Oh.
Mine was more fun. So when we had a festival, and Hayward Festival, they called me. They said, "Can you bring a crew to cover the festival?"
Yes.
And I was like, "Oh, okay." And the kids love location shoots.
Yes.
They love it. They don't even know who that famous person is from the Philippines.
Yeah.
Well, these are all American-born
Yes.
kids.
Hormone
It's
kids.
they're not just all Filipino
I know.
kids, but they're just a mix. But just the idea of television.
Yes.
It's exciting. The lights, all of that.
Yes.
You know, and there's somebody trying to do my makeup. Hello. And I said, what is this? And I had a little boy then, you know, and I had to take him sometimes to the studio. Because my husband always felt like he was babysitting. So I said, okay, I'm taking him. He's so cute. But it was just a great show for the community. I hope they bring it back. Well, and it's changed. It's changed a lot. It's Comcast now. And I don't know if they give away time for free. Because this was all, even we taped it. You know, you tape 2 shows a month because each show is shown twice. Yes, we had repeats already. Yes.
But okay, after this show, I know because from my introduction we talked about France, and I know that you speak French.
Well, that was because of my dad. He was in the service, and we always sit there for summer vacation, just 2 weeks, or we'd be in London. You know, just 2 weeks, and then Spain. Yes, but my dad never understood why. Why I want. Why I would speak. Why I would want. You know, to learn French. And I said, well, why not? I want to go to the UN. I want to be a translator. Well, you know, I did. I did go to New York to the UN. I became a tour guide. Oh, excuse me. No. Oh, everybody always has wide-eyed, and you know they're saying, "Isn't that amazing?" I said, "Yeah, okay." I was a tour guide. I wanted to be right in the arena where I can translate. You know, for the speakers that came.
Did you go to school to learn French, or?
Well, I took it in college too. So that's it. You know, I don't know what the history of France had anything to do with, but I had to learn that.
But you could teach me tonight.
Oh no.
Just the typical. This is normal.
That's for anything, even Tagalog. If you don't use it, you lose it.
You lose it. Definitely.
But as a preschool teacher, you know, winding down my career, you know, we had a little French boy who was brought there to learn English. But then when he heard me, because I could never get him down to take a nap or to eat anything, so finally I said, manger, s'il vous plaît. You know, because, you know, eat, please. You know.
Oh, I like that. What do you say? Manger, s'il vous plaît? Manger.
Yeah. Manger. It's a demanding tone. You know, everybody says it's such a romance language. It is.
It is a romance language.
And tone is always, you know,
that makes a difference.
Right. Because even though it sounds the same, it is the same word, but you know, you have to, it's the tone.
Yes.
That's what so my dad always sees that, being a service guy, you know, it's the tone. I said, yeah, Daddy, it's your tone. You know?
But some simple words that we can learn from. I mean, you know, when we go to France, I mean, some people are probably already there for the Olympics, but I've been to France one time when I was in Europe, and basically it was a religious trip. It was because of Our Lady of Lourdes. Yes. So that's the only taste that I have. I didn't see the Eiffel Tower, you know, the fancy one, but it's just that it was very miraculous. If you go to France, please don't forget to visit Our Lady of Lourdes. It's a very, very miraculous church, and it's close to where the Pope is too, isn't it? Yeah. But before we continue, let me give you a little bit of this cheese, because without the cheese, yes, we have to have one cheese. Oh, why was it only one?
That's good.
We can have more, you know, and basically we're gonna keep talking. So, how do you say hi in France? In French,
you can say, you know, they say hi too, right?
Oh, they say hi also.
But if you want to impress them, it's bonjour.
Bonjour.
But don't make it sound like you're really studying it and wanting to sound good, to sound really French. Because when you do that, you go all over the place and it doesn't come out.
Okay, so how do you
see somebody who's like, bonjour? Real quick. And then if it's nighttime, you say, bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Or bon nuit.
Bon nuit. What is bon nuit? Also good evening?
Good night, yeah.
Oh, good night.
It would be for some guy you're out with, and say, bon nuit, boom, on the door. But otherwise, it's bonsoir. It's more tender.
More tender. So,
bonsoir is if you want him to stay. Oh my gosh.
That's so sweet. Okay, but how about if you see someone that's good looking? How do you say it?
to yourself or to the guy. I mean, come on, have a little pride. Don't just throw yourself at him. You know, I mean, you know how we say, "Oh, it's looking good."
Yeah.
Right? Just say, "Oh, bonum." You know, say the man is wonderful. Beautiful.
Wonderful, bonum.
I know it's see here in English we have more different ways to say it, and it's palpable to somebody. Oh wow, you know, he thinks I'm this. In France, it's only one or maybe two. One normal, one slang. You don't want a slang, you know, because that's like here, like, you know, who are you kind of thing. They can be rude, you know.
But you know, actually, I just read it on the internet a while ago. But I know they're known to be rude or obnoxious or whatever.
Obnoxious, that's even better.
But actually, they're the most friendliest. They have the etiquette. I think they have the best.
But I think it depends how you throw yourself in
the arena.
Yeah. Just say, oh, don't hurt me yet. My brother-in-law, my sister lived in Paris for a year because he wanted to. His last name is Girard. Girard. Yeah, remember the actor? It's Depardieu. Okay, this is more Girard right after. But he wanted to trace his ancestors. As it happens, his ancestors are from Provence.
Provence.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It says.
Okay.
I don't remember it, but
Ipanema is in France, right?
No.
Oh,
that's like in Monte Carlo, that area there, you know.
Oh, Monte Carlo. Monte Carlo is in Spain.
More in Spain.
Oh, more in Spain. Oh, it's a different song. So,
you're looking at the records. There's
a famous song in a famous song in France.
Oh, you mean like Astrid Gilbert?
Good Lord.
She's Spanish and French.
What is the famous song?
The girl from Ipanema.
The girl from Ipanema.
That's done in French.
That's in French, right?
Yeah,
that's why I'm going to say, tall and tan, young and lovely.
You should say that at one of the club meetings.
Ipanema goes walking. Are you that Ipanema girl?
That's rude. Oh, I was a teenager. My dad. My dad kept on. There were 7 girls, 2 boys.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This is what the guy said. And my dad would say, 12, 13, 14. You know, that's us. In other words, don't move.
Don't move. So your dad was really strict because he was in the military.
But I think God was good. In fact, that, you know, because of how he is, that's why he gave them 5 girls and only 2 boys.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, yeah.
So your mom, they're both Filipinos, right? Your mom and your dad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My dad was born in Pampanga.
Oh, okay.
And he hooked up with it when the Americans came. He hooked up with them as a scout, you know. Scout.
Yeah.
I don't know, like they just stood my dad because my dad had a short temper. I mean, you know, realizing Americans can't speak the language, right? I'm sure his temper was so short. You know, but and the fact that he had to leave college because the war broke out.
Yeah,
this was very hard for him because how far could he get in the army? He was a scout, scouting locations for them. You know.
How about your mom?
My mom, actually, I had 2 moms. My original mom, she was only 16 when she had me, and but she died at 22.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And when my dad got stationed back in the States. You know, the thought of it was that you can get better life out of the Philippines. So marry this man. My dad was like 30 years older than mine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
30 years older. So your mom was only in her 20s?
When she married him, she was 16.
Oh, 16. Whoa.
Well, because he had to leave, you know, the army was sending him back. No.
At that time?
But they didn't recognize the marriage.
I guess in the old days, I mean, I do.
There's easier ways to do this.
Yes, and then in the Philippines, actually, in the old days, a lot of young girls really married very young, like 14, 15, 16.
Oh no, my mom, at 16. You know, my grandmother, she was very strict, and she found out. You know, my dad wanted to marry her already, but you know, she had he had to ask permission from my grandmother.
Oh.
And she wouldn't give it to him. And
Wow.
then she found out that she was seeing my dad on the side. She went and cut the hair of my mother.
Oh, wow.
In front of the whole town. She walked her in there because at that time, Baclaran, that's where she's from.
Yeah, Baclaran
was small. It's like a dinky little town. More. Yeah. She cut her hair off.
Whoa. But she still married him.
Now she had to marry him.
No, she had to marry him.
Grandmother told her, "It's going to have you with your hair short like that because they'll know what you did."
Oh, wow. So short, it means that you're a rebel.
Yeah.
Or
she had beautiful hair, according to my grandmother.
Wow.
She was so mean. My grandfather couldn't say much because apparently he was, like overridden already.
Yeah, but you have to understand where your grandmother was from because 16 years old, you never expected her, to be married.
They were washing clothes in a camp.
Yeah.
Like the Japanese POW for the
Really?
Americans, Filipinos. Yeah.
Wow.
They were working for the Japanese. So my mother couldn't continue her education. War broke out. There was no school.
Yeah.
Can
you tell us a little bit about the difference between the women's rights in the old days and the women's right now? Is there any improvement, or what do you think about it? Being so active in the community.
Okay, in the community here. So I have been to the Philippines a long time. My dad always said, "I don't want you ever going to the Philippines."
Oh, wow.
Well, because he says, I'm so opinionated. He says, by the time I get off the airplane, I'll disappear. Before I even call the embassy.
Yes.
So he says, make a promise, you're never going to go home. And I said, "Daddy, that's ridiculous. If they ask me a question, I'll respond." He said, "Yeah." He says, "Yeah, but you're too honest about it, And also, they'll see the agitation in your eyes and your expression." He said, "Okay, so I couldn't win for that."
Wow. So that's why you never been to the Philippines.
Well, I did a couple of times, just that I was still, I was going to college. But my dad was hoping I'd marry Filipino back then. But everybody kept telling us, "You see how she erased her? She's all over Europe with you guys." I mean, she doesn't have the standards that we have in the Philippines. The guy at that time would go ask with family.
So what were you looking for a man before?
I wasn't looking. I wanted to go to New York.
Really?
Well, yeah, that's where I ended up, and I did that thing at the UN, as a tour guide. It's nice when you just say, "Oh, I work at the UN." Just leave it at that.
That's true. And then, this is prestige.
Well, it is, but I felt conflicted because I went to school to learn the language so that I can interpret it.
Yes.
And of course, if I can't interpret it, I'll just put in what I want. Right. But no, I don't regret any of the things I've done because I've been active in the community,
And that's where you brought you into the community, being so active.
And I don't like people they're being taken advantage of.
Yes.
I speak both languages, Tagalog and English. So
and French.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
I don't have French friends, although they do have a social circle here on Facebook. But I don't like Facebook. No, the only time I did it was my
hello.
Welcome to the
Facebook part.
No, I don't, because it's too much. My nieces and nephews are sending me stupid pictures of what they're eating at this fancy restaurant in the city. And they said, "Oh, Auntie Ruby, did you see it?" I said, "Why am I going to see this? I'm not invited to that." I said, "Well, I don't know what these things taste like." So TikTok. Oh my God. Don't get me started on TikTok. "Oh, Auntie Ruby, you got to see this." I have a lot of nieces and nephews. And they're all they're one of
But how about Twitter and also
they're
what do you
all
like all those
no, I don't.
all those
When
Instagram
my granddaughter told me about WhatsApp, and I said, "What's that? What is that? Is that language?" Because I like this. I like this. I said, "What's wrong with talking with people?" And it's, "Oh no, you could just text them and you can text other people at the same time." I said, "I know that, but why am I talking to 20 people? That's ridiculous."
It is.
Come on, guys. 20 people at once.
At once.
And then they said, but yeah, it saves time. I said, yeah, I might as well be on Zoom all day long.
Yeah.
Because you can have those pictures. You don't want to be seen and you don't want to see that person. Take them off.
Yeah.
You know, and I get people writing me because they said they saw my picture on Google and thinking, and so what does that mean? You know, so I just didn't. I'm just not into that. And yet, before I became a preschool teacher, I was an administrative assistant. You know, I took care of managers and people, project managers, and I was in front of that computer 8.5 hours a day. You know, so and I had to set up for presentations and things. You know, and especially for calling Europe.
Yes.
So and then when they found out I was doing television, I was doing they said, "Oh, we have a celebrity." I said, "No," I said, "This is just for the community." You know.
So you've always been active in the community.
And I'm always grateful that I can help them.
Yes.
And the fact that I speak the language.
You have a big heart.
Yeah, but I can't stand it when they're going to play ignorance.
Yes.
You know, I said, don't do that. Don't let them do that to you. You know, and I said, well, really, that's kind of, no. I mean, you want to get money for some funding. You got to learn the language on that application.
Yes.
You have to put down the words they want to hear, so that
it's true. But this is a very good conversation. But when we come back, we're going to talk about politics a little bit, just to touch a little bit about it. So this time we're going to play because we just had our anniversary, the CFWC. We just had I'm not sure for the 6th year. So we're going to show everyone what we did last time. The interview that I had with the girls. Oh, yeah. That was funny. So we'll be right back after this video, and this is what we have when we had a little anniversary. So check it out. I hope you have fun.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Sansu Show. I'm so excited because today I'm in San Leandro. We just celebrated the California Federation of Alameda District, and also the 60th annual anniversary. And I have beautiful ladies here with me. I'm also part of the California Federation of Women's Club. And let me introduce you first, our president, the head, Miss Gloria Santiago. Yes. Well,
hello everyone. Good afternoon. We just ended California Federation of Women's Club Alameda District's 68th annual convention, and it went really, really well. Alameda District have 6 clubs, 185 members, and some of the president and members are here with me. And if you want to find out more about Alameda District, go to the website cfwc.org, and then you'll find all kinds of information over there, and maybe you want to join us.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Josie Junsei, and I'm currently the president of the General Federation of Women's Club of the East Bay. And we are a nonprofit organization that caters and helps the community. And our group is expanding, and some of them are here, and we have a vibrant and helpful group that gives our time and effort to help others. Some of our board members are here, and I'm going to pass it to you. And we have currently our auditor and
Chairman,
vice president. She served as an auditor and before, and now she's the vice president. And I'm happy to introduce Cindy.
Hello, I'm Cindy Gabukayan. This year's convention I'm the chair of this year's convention. Thank you for everybody's help on being here, because you are really good members for this organization. And I'm happy to be here. These are all volunteers. So I'll share the happiness with you guys.
Hi, hello, everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Imelda Layog. I'm single. I'm happy to be here. I'm a first. I'm a first
All right,
member
Ate.
of Women Federation of the East Bay Club, and I'm happy to be here. Like I said, and I enjoy. We have fun, and I invite my friends to come here so we can all join together. And I wanted to pass more happiness to my next
Ruby.
Ruby.
How about your phone number?
That is not available right now.
They disconnected your cell phone. Okay. Hi, my name is Ruby Munoz, and I started with this actual club in the beginning, and then moved on to Hill and Valley, and where Gloria is the outgoing president now. And the important thing about joining a nonprofit, especially if it's a women's club, is I think you have to have the wherewithal to always be on the ready to enjoy other people and be there to volunteer, because it's in the community. You're so embedded in the community of doing things for them. All of us, each and every one of us, have something to offer. Sometimes I wonder what I have to offer, but you know, but I'm really happy. I've been with the organization for many years, over 30 years for sure, and one of them is being the pandemic president, the district president during the pandemic. So that's my big success here. So now we go to my other friend here.
Since most of these women actually are single, so if you're looking for someone, this is the right place. Okay? Yes, and basically, if you like to meet these women, just go to our website. And here's another one right here.
Yes, my name is Grace Manawatal. I was one. Oh, never mind. I was in the fundraising for the Filipino Women's Club of the East Bay. 1987, I was a queen. It's Valentine. This is one of the fundraising. I enjoy this club because everyone is smiling, and I'm very sad because the one that was with me is not anymore here. I think we are only 2 or 3. They're old timers. I am old timers because I joined 35 years old here. But anyway, I am so glad with Sansu for being fun. I would like to have more fun. Thank you. Yes.
I'm Alicia Williamson, single and ready to mingle. I am the correspondence secretary of the General Federation Women's Club of the East Bay, and I coordinate, call members for meetings and make sure they have rides to go to the meeting and places of like this one convention, and I take the minutes of every meeting and also make sure that everyone has food to eat.
Oh,
Okay, bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Susan Schaff, and I'm available. I'm the newest member of the General Women's
of the East Bay.
of the East Bay. See, I still don't know the name yet, but I'm so excited to be part of the team and have met so many nice people today. Just enjoyed the convention and the luncheon, and I love to play the piano for you anytime.
Well, see you guys. See, if you come to convention like this, it's so exciting. And to be a member also, come and join us. You know, they're waiting for new, fresh blood. and you know, these women will mentor you, you know, for all the community, because they're community empowerment women. You know, they volunteer all the time, and that's what they love to do. And so our president would like to again to give you the website how you guys can get hold of them. And is anyone wants to say hi to your kababayan in the Philippines or anywhere? Anybody who wants to say kumusta?
I will.
Okay, Ate.
I'm Gloria Santiago. I'm from Tanay, and our Tanay Club of America here in the USA is going to celebrate 100 years in October 28th at the Hilton, Doubletree Hilton in Fremont. So you're invited, but please go to the cfwc.org website. You will meet the state president there and all her board, and all the different things that we do all year round. And we're 501c3, IRS. And so we want you to come and see what the projects we're working on. Thank you.
Thanks. And who wants to give a shout out to your family and friends, the Philippines or anywhere in the world?
Oh, I don't know if they're still in the Philippines.
How about in Russia?
Oh, Russia.
Hello to everybody, all my friends that loves me so much, and I love them so much on the Facebook. Give me your heart.
All right, all right. So,
You'll never get it back,
you never get
Thank you for me all the time.
So, thank you so much, ladies. Thank you for sharing your time with me today, and hope to see you again. All right. Thank you. God bless you, ladies. Bye.
You're such a sweet
Hi. Hi. I hope you enjoyed that video that we had. That was actually last year, right? It happened last year
Yeah.
or this year?
This year.
Oh, this year, right?
Yeah.
We did
April.
it. April this year. And so was fun with the ladies. I mean, they were all single and looking to mingle. And
They
they were
made
really
it.
proud of it.
They made it a match.com.
Yeah. And also, while we were watching it, we're actually enjoying our coffee because, in France, they love coffee. The only thing when I was there, the only thing that I can't really drink is that Frappuccino. Is that what it is? Frappuccino is very small. Oh my God. And you're drinking dirt. Basically, that's all
My
it is.
sister loves it.
Yeah.
I mean, they beg to differ
But yes.
because this is what they drink. And what I remember also, even though it's a long time ago,
Mhm.
Italians are notorious for that too.
Yes, Italian. Oh my God. Yeah, when I went to Italy,
And
the
it's
same
nothing
thing.
to them. It's nothing to
Yes.
them. And you're seeing that dark, whatever that is. You know?
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's nothing to them, and then they'll insist that you have it.
Mhm.
And you're going, no thanks, no thanks. No.
Okay, what else do we need to know? If we go to France, is it for an American? I know, we're always wandering around, but what is it that we need to know that we don't get the French get mad at us or they're like, "Oh, stupid American." What is it that we need to do when we go to France?
Don't open your mouth if you can't speak French. No, I mean, really, seriously, because then you just put yourself in that predicament, because they're looking at you, and you might admit, well, I know, that's why, and they want to show off their English,
Yes.
but, two can play the same game.
Yeah,
I mean, if they're not saying it right, just say, excusez-moi,
Excuse-moi.
the vocabulaire, and then you go on and tell them that.
Yes. So what is it again when you say, what is your name?
Comment vous appelez-vous?
Comment se plaît-vous?
Okay.
Oh,
You're twisting your tongue.
okay. Okay, say it
And
again.
the French person can really see it.
Okay, how you say it?
I wish we could do my recording.
Mhm.
You've heard my recording, my message, and that's for a reason.
Yeah.
Because I get all these phone calls sometimes, from members and club, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I don't know them if I don't have a contact photo. I don't. And then now we're going to get into politics
Yeah.
later.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I just want to know.
Mhm.
I'm not giving out money, donation, or anything.
Mhm.
I mean, I got a call one time from a Scientologist because they were opening up a what do you call it, a church? Not really. When they're
No, it's not.
recruiting,
Yeah.
when they're recruiting,
Uh-huh.
it's like I can't quite pinpoint it, but they had
Mhm.
a small, and it had Scientology on it. But
Okay,
it
what
was,
do you understand about Scientology?
I know very little except that Tom Cruise, if he wasn't so short, you know. I don't like short men. But look at him.
I mean, I think
But look at him. You know, they really, you know, just look at the top like this, and you realize if he on a
that's why he
step
like
stool.
to jump all over the short.
I know, and I said, oh my God, you know. Well, Katie Holmes saw something in him, you know, married him. But you know,
Because his money and his fame.
well, sure, and that's why I have that message. My family, I had to forewarn them. I said, you know, disregard that message. Just leave me a message. You know, pay attention to it. Just, and then, you know, my Filipino friends are mocking me. I said, are you mocking me? I said, what can you say? Well, I speak Ilocano. I speak Pangasinan. I said, okay, you got me. But
I like your message though, your phone message. Well, what do you mean?
oh, it just says, I just say, hello, it's me. Can you please leave your name, telephone, you know, number, and then
You say that again. I like it. I mean, people never hear it. And you say, but your message is
c'est moi. I don't even say, I say, it's me, but I don't say my name. C'est moi. And s'il vous plaît, donnez-moi le numéro et téléphone. And what did I, then I'd say, et je m'appelle means aujourd'hui, you know, like later. It's like afternoon. It can be anything. You know? It just depends. And also various words are known in different parts of France. You know?
Yes.
But Paris, you know, it's like all those things you read in Babel and a lot of these, you know, Berlitz.
Internet.
Yeah. But then you go to like Provence, other places, you know, further out in the city.
So they do have dialects.
Yeah.
Different dialects.
Yeah. I couldn't see that, but yeah, they do. They do. But if you grow up in just normal, you know, as they say, the normal. You know,
Normal.
yeah. It almost has that.
It's so sweet. It's
But
so
it's-
romantic.
It is. Now you know how to say love.
Yeah, of course.
Je t'aime.
How do you say?
Je t'aime.
Je t'aime.
Yeah.
Je t'aime. That means I love you.
And then you know how people say, "Oh, don't do that, sweetheart." You know. And then you say, "Mon cœur."
Mon cœur.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
mon cœur.
yeah.
Je t'aime. You have to say it with an attitude,
But
with
see here,
expression.
we say love you. You know, this thing. In France, they don't do that. No, you've got to be serious about someone.
Yeah, you can't just use the word just to be using it.
Yeah. So that's it, and they'll know when you're testing it. My thing is, if and when I go back, I would just tell them up front. I said, "Okay, this is my French. take heart, take it, or own it. Yeah, own it." And they'll react the way you do. You know, and they'll say, "Oh, that's so cute," blah blah blah. You know, but just be honest with them.
And I think they also have the best restaurant service.
Yes,
You know, they're very polite. And they look at you straight in the eyes, you know, like,
well, Germans are polite too.
oh yeah.
It's just that the language is so guttural. You know, it's not as romantic as Spanish.
Yes.
Spanish and Spain Spanish.
Spain Spanish, yeah.
But German, you know, especially during the Fasching, which is a big deal to them.
Yes.
It's still, to me, I can't imagine romance with German language. Yeah, exactly. You don't know to hug or salute. You know, like what is that? You know, but
in French,
it's
in a
different.
French word,
Yeah, and you can be saying that and just thinking, you know, I want to kill this one. You know what I mean? You know, let's see, you know, you just walk away. French women are notorious. I mean, they can have an affair. And it's nothing.
Really?
No, it's nothing to them.
Oh wow!
It's the guy that gets abused more, you know, because they feel, well, especially this time all over the world, we've changed. Everything has changed.
Women change.
Yeah, I think so.
We're more liberal.
but
diplomatic,
not as Europe. They were already there a long time ago.
That's true.
You know,
That's true.
they are.
Even in fashion, even just beauty.
Fashion. Yeah, fashion. They're big on fashion.
Yeah, and they accept. I mean, they always say, "Oh, Americans are just so
they're behind. They always say they're
behind
behind
everything." You know, but especially wine, they have the best wine.
We have some fabulous wineries in America.
Yeah,
you know,
here in California.
Just in
I mean,
California.
they said something about it. It was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Oh, what was that? Which one?
Oh, well, I can't say the name because we have to be on commercial first.
No, what's your favorite?
My favorite is Moscato because it's sweet.
Everybody
likes it.
No, I like that's why I didn't finish it. I like what Chardonnay.
Oh, Chardonnay. That's what you
Chardonnay or
like.
devotion.
Yeah. It's some wine. Well, you know, I don't like that
That's
much
good
of a
with
red
steak.
wine.
You know, red
Wine is steak. But the thing about with red wine, it gives me a headache. There's something about red wine. Yeah, it just maybe it's so strong for me. So that's why I always just ask for white wine.
You sip it.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah, exactly.
But then what happened? You just leave the wine in the glass all night.
But do you remember when you're in France, you know, how they ate? This would be a plate already. This is a plate. They don't eat the way we eat here. I mean, the hamburger, if you're having a hamburger, they're small, you know, and
they're so fancy.
I know they've never heard of a doggy bag. Don't embarrass yourself to ask for that.
You
don't. And if
so you gotta finish all your food.
Well,
or leave
I know
it
it's almost threatening, isn't it? They're very snotty looking waiter, you know, always in black and white, always in black and white. Even the dairy places, bakery, you know, they're in apron, they're properly dressed.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't see a lot of French people wearing tennis shoes.
Oh no. Sacre bleu. They say. Sacre bleu. Mon Dieu. You know. I mean, when you're in the middle of a sentence and you're telling them, well, I guess I'll wear this. No, in any language is no. No. Sacre bleu.
American.
That's right. American. Tu American? Are you American? You say, no? This, very bien. You know?
What does that mean?
It means good that you're not American. And then if you're English, British,
yeah, well, they have a little pizza too. The British.
They have
this little.
But they have their own, you know, they have their own quirks too.
Yeah, they do.
I can remember, but I always enjoyed France.
Yeah,
you know,
but they have the ghetto side too.
Oh yes, definitely. Before you get to the Loire Valley, some of the places. Well, my brother-in-law's down. They went, you know, a lot of the wine valley. So a lot of them, you know, they go homeless.
Yeah, they do nowadays because there's a lot of migration. You know, they have a lot of people, especially from Africa. I think they have a lot of Africans and Middle Easterns. And
but when you
like that.
hear them speaking French, you know, they acclimate so quickly. They do, unlike Americans. And I hate saying that Americans because I'd be American over there. You know, but I
know they kind of look at us different because we're so welcoming. I believe, you know, American.
You know how people think of us being free to do this and go to Paris, France. They're just as free and even up above. Oh, sure.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
so let's talk about a little bit about politics because you know, the presidency. Ooh, what happened?
God.
What happened?
The power went out.
Here in Castro Valley?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Hold on a second. We can't do this by battery.
Oh, really? Because they have out here in her house.
Yeah. What can we do? What can we do?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we just want to apologize. We have a little the brownout where we at. So we're just gonna be like on Spotify. They can just hear our voices.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Good.
So I guess at this point, with
Judy, sorry.
when we talked about, I thought it was light outside, no? Or it's
No,
just this house?
This house.
Only this house?
Always have
What
a
happened?
problem.
Did they turn it off
They
automatically?
always have a problem. She's got it.
Oh, okay. But anyway, I'm sorry about that, but we're just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna ask you again for our next show.
Okay.
And then we'll talk some more about politics and stuff like that. And I just want to
Don't wait too long because the election is in November.
I know the election is in November.
Wait, I'm just curious though. What do you think of Kamala Harris?
Oh, I love her. And I actually saw her in person. She's not that tall. I saw her in the parade.
Well, she looks it though.
No, she looks tall on
and
TV.
Look at the heels that she wears.
But I'm so proud of her.
Me too.
The things that she accomplished. And I just want to thank President Biden for picking the right person to really represent the Democratic Party.
I'm sad, obviously.
Yeah, I was sad. I was crying all day today when I saw him on TV. And basically, he's a very noble man. Oh my God! And no one can ever say that there's another one like him.
And Trump is wondering why is everything on him?
Yes,
on Biden and Harris. Hello, yes. You've done nothing but insult everybody.
Yes,
we want a calming force right now. Calming.
Yeah, we need unity. We need calmness. We need brotherhood, sisterhood, basically, and we just need
to be a community.
And we need to. Oh, yes. Oh God! You were gonna say goodbye.
I don't know how he's gonna look this.
With that. That's what we call live. That was real live. Real live. I'm sorry, but we touched a little bit about the politics side, but we just want to say that being a woman, as women, actually, it's about time for us to come up to the highest rank. We were the second. Now we need to go to the way to very, very top, because I know we can handle this country. But being a woman,
do you think the U.S. is ready for?
I hope the U.S. is ready. I hope, because I know with Hillary, she tried, and it was a little tough. I mean, it was just an opening, but this is the second.
She was a lawyer too.
Yeah.
But
the thing is, being a Clinton. Maybe Secretary of State. It's a little bit different, but this one, Kamala, she's a little bit. I think her experience a little bit different. A little bit different.
I mean, without saying it, I can see it in her eyes and say, "I'm gunning for you, Trump."
Yes, it is, and so I hope. And also, we have to actually talk about another politician next week. It's going to be about Republican also. And I want to see their side of the story, why the women still support, Trump after what he's done with the women.
These women have to understand that they're living in the dark ages.
Yes.
They won't be. I feel like they're still in handcuffs.
Yeah. But you can't be ending like that. You have to say unity. As long as we just vote, that's all. We need to vote. I mean, we have to respect each other. If you really want to stick to that side, go for it. But all we can say is we just can express about how we feel about being a woman. And now that there's a woman that's going to represent
of color.
I'm Chinese, but
I'm German.
You're German.
But look, I'm much more believable than you.
I know.
Traveling really does a lot for your system.
Yes.
Whether you're 10, 15, or 21.
Yes.
It's exciting. The thing is, when you're younger, you don't care about the view or anything. You care about leaving your friends.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, that's the life of the army, I guess. You go everywhere and anywhere.
Well, I think, would you like to say something to our viewers out there, to your family and friends, and say hi or give a shout out?
I'm sort of an orphan. My mom and dad are gone. So,
sorry.
Yeah. But my brothers and sisters are out there. In fact, my brother's in the South City.
And your son?
My son is in Petaluma.
In Petaluma. Say hi to him.
I'm saying hi to you, honey. Yes, you.
Yes,
you in the uniform. My grandson is there.
Grandson and everything. Well, I just want to thank you, Ate. It's been a wonderful conversation. I mean, you taught us so much about French words, and also about friends and what to watch out for. And it's just fascinating, really. I mean, we show them that you being a CFWC member,
Yeah.
and that we still have fun. And all those single ladies, you're probably watching us.
Are we allowed to use single ladies in that Beyonce song? I mean, we have to
All
be
the single
careful.
ladies.
Yeah, we have to be careful about copyright. and everything,
Copyright.
Because Freedom, she has that new
Yes.
song out.
Mhm.
That's what Paris is using. And
Yes.
she asked for the rights of that.
Yes.
Because every time you open your mouth, you got to pay up.
Yes.
You were
Yeah.
the show, you're the
Yes.
show business.
Yes. And
But-
thank you for spending time with me. It's
Thank
been
you.
very interesting. We learned so much about having wine with the cheese, and
Merci.
we have our coffee now.
Merci, the
Merci.
fromage, it's gone. The
Yes.
fromage. Okay.
And mercy. How you say it? Mercy?
No, you're like a lady of mercy. No.
Oh, divine mercy.
Yeah, divine mercy. It's not mercy. Merci.
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 Merci beaucoup.
It's almost like you're
Merci
swallowing.
beaucoup. Very much.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Merci beaucoup.
Now, if you're talking and stuff and explaining something, and then you say, "What do you think?" Right?
Mm-hmm.
I say,
Merci beaucoup.
and I'm going to say, "C'est trop, too much."
Too much.
Yeah, and then to back off, and then you change it a little bit, and then you say, "And now," and then now,
No.
and then I'd say, "Well, a little bit." No, I mean, it's just I love
Yeah.
the French.
What would you want to say something in French to say good luck to all our players?
Good night.
No.
Bon week, Johan. Right?
Yes, and also maybe a little word to our the Olympic is this week.
I forgot.
Yes.
Really.
Would you like to give them an inspirational
No,
word?
you just say bon chance.
Bon chance. What is
Bon
that?
chance and good luck.
Good luck. Well, bonjour, players. You better bring them some gold. And thank you again, Ate.
Thank you for having
It was
me.
so sweet. And thank you then for watching us tonight. I know it was really live. Huh? What do you think of that? And don't forget to spay and neuter your pets, because we want to control population. I just want to thank you so much. And don't forget to subscribe and also share. You know how it is. And I hope you enjoyed our conversation tonight. And we know something again about our friends. So God bless you all. Love, peace, and joy.
Au
Au revoir.
Po, si Orlino de la Cruz ay kapitan po ng Patal Pinto sa Pinatubo. Nagpapasalamat po ako sa Aita Tribe Foundation. Nagpapasalamat po ako uli sa mga bigay nyo po. Dito po ay lumiwanag na po ang namin po, community namin po. Nuulit ko lang po, nagpapasalamat ako sa inyo po. Ito po. Ay, mas pasalamat kami po sa nagtutulong sa amin po sa Aita Foundation po. Ngayon lang po kami ng ilaw na maliwanag po dito sa Patal Pinto po. Thank you po.
Ito po yung mga kasama namin, nag-install ng solar dito sa sitio. Dayday. Ayan si Conchal. Ayan si Joseph. Si Goryo. Si Commander Aka. Ito si Kapitan. Ayan si Pangkok. Oh, ayan si Ate Parina. Ayan ang cooker namin, no, si Ate Parina. Ayan, no. Dito kami sa Sitio Dayday. Ayan, no.
Day pala yung
Sitio Dayday. Ayan. Ayan, no. Ayan si Kagawad. Menus ng Sitio Dayday. Ayan si Pangkok.